Okay, so today I am going to be swapping out my Plenum, intake Plenum right here, and this is the factory one right here. I've already got the throttle body off. It's just 4 bolts, but see how it's all rough in there, and then this one's all polished out. So so far it's just these 4 bolts and that removes the throttle body. You can set this one down over here on the side. Just be careful not to break this pipe right here. And then there's a clip here and then there, and then we can pull this whole thing off. So you gotta remove these clips here, then remove that one there, and then the 2 bolts here, and then the 4 bolts, 5 bolts. There's one right here too. And then so I'm going to take that stuff off, and then we'll see. Shouldn't take too long. I'm going to go ahead and pull all that off. Okay, I wanted to show you this. I am taking this apart. This little part right here is goes on like that, and it has a retainer that goes. It has a retainer like this that goes in there, and I just cracked it. So be careful, that might be fragile. But here, let's go here. See this one here, you move like that and it should pull right off. And this here, yeah, I gotta go in and get some pliers. I'll be right back. Okay, so I was able to you pull this part off. You got these 2 here, and you pick these up, and then it loosens the hose and you can pull it off of there. And this back part here, be very careful of these 2. There's 2 bolts there, one there, one right there, and one right there. Yeah, because I found out the hard way that if you pull on those too hard, they could you can pull the threads out of it, and then you have to helicoil them in. And we don't want to do that today. So all right, let me pull the rest of these bolts out.
Yep, there's a button on top.
Now keep me in the picture. You got me in the picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can my first YouTube channel be?
Okay.
Can I say hi to your fans?
You what?
Can I say hi to them?
Sure.
Hi! He's going to put that in now.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I have the plenum off. This is what we got here. This is definitely bigger. It looks like they basically go at the full dimension of the throttle body. I don't know. This. Let me take a look. I'm gonna have to look at this real quick. Okay, so I have the EGR valve on and snug down, throttle body, the plenum snug down, and this is how I'm gonna temporarily fix this. See, take this little piece here, and like that, and then on the back side, like that, and then zip tie over the top of that, like that. That might not work. I might have to go get another piece. All right, let me look at this. Okay, so I have it all installed now. This part here, I broke these parts in the back. Did I go in there? I got a zip tie, secured it down, and then other than that, it's pretty straightforward. The most important part will be coming up here. Is anytime you screw with the, I don't know, screw, you take these plenums off. It wasn't real dirty. I mean, just basically, it looks like to me like he takes out all the casting errors out of it. And then this back part here, the back part in here, it's a way better radius, and it looks like he opens up on the bottom part a little bit more. I don't know that for sure, but that's what it looks like to me. The only difference is this casting part was different, but other than that, everything bolted right up. So next I'm gonna see, I'm running out of light because now I don't have a garage to work out of, but that's a longer story. I'm gonna put this on. It should go right on here like that. Yeah, like that, and it all sits in there just right. Like that. I'll put the little bolt on there. The most important part is you gotta remove these here. Let me show you how to do that. I'll get that all taken care of. Let me get that all done.
This point now is what he's going to do.
I need to clean this terminal while I'm in here.
Yeah.
I had to get a terminal cleaner. Okay. Okay, so what you have to do when you work on the intake plenums is when you change that dimension, the computer has to come up with a new map for idle and all that other stuff. You take this, go like this, and you're going to count to 10.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and that'll clear out the memory on the computer. And now we'll put these back on. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to go out and get cleaners. Yeah, right here. You helping, Kylie?
Yep. Can I try to
So
do
tomorrow I'm gonna have to go down to the hardware store because all my tools are up in Albuquerque, and now I'm in Las Cruces, and clean these posts. Yeah, let me tighten these down. Okay, so when you come in here, we're going to turn this on. See how everything is now up? So now the computer has to come up and figure out how to idle again. Yeah, let's see what it's gonna do. At least it's figuring out how to idle. So you gotta let it run for 15 minutes. And the computer needs to come up with a new map to teach it how to run itself. And then I'll come back in 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm back up in Albuquerque now, and I drove the car. So I got the intake plenum done on Friday night, and then I drove it around town in Las Cruces all day Saturday. And drove it on the highway. We went down to El Paso and stuff. Kind of helped it figure out a new map or for running. And by the end of Friday, it pretty much, after about 5 or 6 driving cycles, it really had figured out how to run better. And then today, drove back up here to Albuquerque. I'm obviously in the truck, and it really was worth the time and effort to put it in. It definitely gives you a lot more just kick. It just goes for it. I've always felt that the town car just needed to get more air. It always feels like it's just struggling for air with the design it has. So I definitely recommend doing it. So stay tuned. The next project's going to be I'm going to put on some stiffer rear control arms. That I got that all the parts in finally. A lot of the reason that I've been taking so long to do videos on the town car lately is just waiting on parts. So I got those, and that'll be this weekend's project is putting the new control arms in, and then drive it back down to Las Cruces, and I'll give a report on how that feels. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.